to happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold.
Hey guys, Jeff here with another quick video on how to make your iDevice faster, and this is way faster than normal, and I'll show you how it is right now. My iDevice, obviously my iPod Touch, is running iOS 5.1.1, and it usually lacks free RAM, and it's usually at like 35 to 40. And the one thing that you can do to fix this issue is usually use whatever you call it. You can use a daemon tool or all that other stuff. You could delete daemons, free up space like that, or I have a tutorial on my website. I'll post a link down in the description below to my website, and it is a tutorial on how to get your own virtual memory on your device. But I think that's a little risky, and it sometimes makes your device respring without you doing anything to it. So this is a better tutorial, and it's much safer. So let's get on into it. Now, first thing you want to do is obviously be jailbroken, and yeah, so once you've jailbroken, you will need to obviously go into Cydia and have Cydia installed. So go into Cydia, and then the thing you want to do first is install or add a source in the Manage tab, or any source will do. It's just got to be one of those sources which allow you to have which cracks Cydia, tweaks, and hacks for you, so you get them free. So you can either use a hacks repo or Insanely repository. Well, once you've got that done, you want to go to the search tab and search in Spring-Tomize, and you want to scroll down until you see Spring-Tomize 2 for iOS 5. Depending on what iOS version you're on, I'm on iOS 5 up, so I'll use iOS 5. If you don't have iOS 5 and you have something lower, you'd use iOS 4.x. Now you want to get it from that repo that you have installed, and then I've got it for free. So once you've got this, you're done. Now the next thing you're gonna want to do is add my repo, and this repo is still being worked on, so please support it by using it and all this stuff. So the repo is called cydia.thf.com and then lu, so it's like that, comlu, kind of weird name, and then you want to hit .com /, and that's all the repo is, and you want to hit add source. I already have it added for the sake of time, and once you have it added, here's my repo. Oops, wrong repo. Touch Hacker Freak, and yep. So I'll quickly go over the stuff in it. Most of the stuff I've made myself, and all the other stuff I haven't. So there are a couple, there's many tweaks and hacks and all the stuff. There's cleanup crap, CUC, for terminal. There's daemon tool iOS 5 for terminal. Enable battery percentage, which is a tweak I made. Pretty easy to make it. There's enable OpenGLES 2.0 and it's yeah, so it enables all this stuff. It's by me, and this is strictly for iOS, iPod Touch 2nd generation, because this pretty much allows you to make your whole system think it's an iPhone or an iPod with a higher firmware, and allows you to download apps which aren't compatible with your iOS or your iDevice. But the one downfall is it won't work when you open the app. It might lag, or it might just respring and cause you to not open the app and not use it. So this is pretty good hack or tweak that you can use if you have it and you're pretty bored. But otherwise, if you don't have an iPod Touch 2G, you might as well not use it. I'll also have another video on my full repo, so you just want to check that out. That's all I'm gonna do right now. But first thing you want to install from my repo is actually the first thing you want to install from Cydia is just terminal. So once you have terminal, just come back into my Cydia repo, and you want to type and get these files and download them. It's called Cleanup Crap and Daemon Tool iOS 5. Obviously, you need to be on iOS 5 to do this, so go ahead and download these two and come back once you're done. So once you're done, you want to go into terminal. Oops, right there, and you want to log in to your become root. So type in su, hit return. Your password is by default Alpine, so ALPINE. It won't show up, but that's how you know it's working. Hit return, and you should see var mobile root. So once you're there, you want to hit CUC, hit return, and it will update database, and it will do all this stuff. It pretty much cleans up all your temporary files, and it makes your iDevice a little faster. It shows by how much it does it, so like 5 megabytes, 10 megabytes, depends on how much stuff you have. And yeah, it does not delete any passwords or anything important. It just deletes all those temporary files like that are on your computer if you have never cleaned them out, that kind of stuff. Now it's just finding every bundle ID and every info.p list, and I'll be back once this is done. Or actually, yeah, I'm just gonna do this all at once and without any cutting. So we'll just wait a couple seconds for it. And by the way, my website also has a couple more tutorials on it, so you might want to check that out. It's very useful. I've got everything updated. I got my Cydia repo, my contact info on that, and just saying it's pretty easy. It's pretty cool, and yeah, I think you guys should check that out. And yeah, so that's about it. And yeah, so it's just gonna be done in a second here. It gives you all this stuff right here, and cleaning up crap. It does all that, and it says cleaned up crap for 11 megabytes. Not too much, but it's pretty good. And yeah, next thing you want to type in, make sure you're still root, and type in Daemon Tool. Then you want to hit space and hit that little dash button right there. Yeah, that dash button. Then you want to hit save. This is all you want to do. Just hit save, and that's all. Because there's extreme list, safe list, and there's stock list. So once you have the safe list, that's all you want to type, and hit enter. It will do all this other stuff, and I already have it enabled, so I don't have to do this, but that's all you gotta do. And then once you're done, you just want to reboot your iDevice and come back. Now once you've rebooted, you want to go back out, and you want to go to the app or go into settings and scroll down until you see Springtomize, and open up Springtomize. Make sure you have it enabled, and then you want to go into capabilities. All we care for is capabilities. Turn on custom capabilities, and what I have disabled is right here: home screen, wallpaper, voice control, multitasking, HDR, panorama, and then all this other stuff I have enabled except for battery percentage. So that's all you need unless you use everything else, but this really sped up my iDevice, and that's why I use this. So when you go back, you want to hit reload and respring. It will respring, and then in a second it will come back up. So you can use whatever you want, but the options I've chose are the best options for me. So if you want to use your own options, make sure you test them out first, and then you keep on going with those options. So my iDevice has just finished respringing. I'm going to slide to unlock, and you want to give it a second here. You want to also, if you have SB settings, you could just get it right now. If you don't, but if you do open it up, and then you could see when you go onto processes, you can free up all your processes and hit free up memory. And as you can see, I'm at 80 megabytes right now. When I've resprung, it's gone up to 120. So this is like on my home screen, and yeah, so that's all there is to it. If you want to do it, you can. I'm sorry this was a long video, but I went over everything there is. And I'll also have an annotation over here to my Cydia repo, and then an annotation over here to my website, to that post that tutorial I posted. So thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, favorite, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.